Lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks. Eat whatever you want and lose weight. Boost your energy with this diet. America's current diet craze is posted everywhere we look. It is on the cover of magazines and it is flaunted on TV commercials. New diet programs are constantly being advertised, and there are thousands of books being sold with the latest diet trends. As Americans, it is no wonder we have gotten caught up in this craze. Unfortunately, all the focus on dieting has created more bad than good. The diet craze has led to a number of harmful problems for Americans. The first topic I will discuss are bad diets and their problems. Bad diets cause a person to eat harmful foods or sometimes just not the proper foods. The effect is often unhealthy for a person's body. So now I will just discuss a few bad diets. The first is the baby food diet. On the baby food diet, the dieter eats nothing but pureed greens. The next is the cookie diet. On the cookie diet, a person consumes 6 cookies and only 1 meal a day. According to World's Weirdest Diets from Forbes magazine, the apple cider vinegar is another diet that is gaining popularity. On this diet, a person swigs with apple cider vinegar before and after a meal because the vinegar causes the food to taste very bad. This can be harmful to a person's body because the acidity from the vinegar can cause damage to the esophagus. Another weird diet example is the cotton diet. On the cotton diet, a person will eat cotton balls to make themselves feel fuller. This is also damaging to a person's body because they cannot digest or break down the cotton properly. As we all know, the low-carb diet is a diet that is also gaining popularity. On the low-carb diet, sweets are often turned into sugar alcohols. These sugar alcohols are also harmful because they cannot be broken down properly by the body either, and they often cause diarrhea and other abdominal problems. Most fad diets have a person eating food from only a few food groups. This can often lead to malnutrition. Fad diets are not the only problem in our current diet craze. Diet pills are often taking on popularity, and the effect of these diet pills can result in serious mental and physical complications. Diet pills are meant for a person with a body mass index of over 27, but there are many people with body mass indexes far lower than this who are using these diet pills. Diet pills are harmful because they can cause an emotional and a physical dependence. According to the article Diet Pills, the Pros and Cons from Health Guidance, over-the-counter diet pills often contain an ingredient called ephedra. Ephedra can lead to stroke, increased heart rate, high blood pressure, seizures, and even heart attack. According to the article, doctors feel choosing to be thinner in 2010 could be bad for your health. 60% of physicians feel trouble about the safety of taking diet pills. Diet pills and bad diets are not the only problem, and another problem is eating disorders. After dieting, most people are not satisfied with their current weight and become obsessed with counting calories. The effect can often lead to eating disorders. 50% of women are on a diet, according to Medical News Today, and of those 50%, 10% of those dieters often progress to full or partial eating disorders. So I will now discuss 3 eating disorders that can result from dieting. The first is anorexia. A person who suffers from anorexia becomes obsessed about weight and food. They maintain a weight that is far too low for their age and their height. Anorexia is the 3rd most chronic illness among adolescents. The second eating disorder is bulimia. A person who suffers from bulimia eats large amounts of food and then they try to get rid of these extra calories in an unhealthy form. A few unhealthy forms may include excessive exercise, vomiting, or using laxatives. 1 to 2 out of every 100 women suffer from bulimia. The third eating disorder is binge eating disorder. A person who suffers from binge eating disorder consumes unusually large amounts of food and they cannot stop themselves when they are full. This often results after a person has been on a very strict diet. Binge eating disorder is the most common eating disorder today. According to the article, Diets and Eating Disorders in a YouTube World from Psychology Today, a study was done on YouTube. The word anorexia was typed into YouTube and it brought up 2,700 references. Bulimia was typed in and it brought up 1,490 references. The word diet tips was typed in and it brought up a whopping 27,800 references. This shows the correlation between dieting and eating disorders. Eating disorders is not the only problem. Diets may also result in binge eating or yo-yo dieting, which can result in serious health problems and even weight gain. Fad diets are unrealistic, and fad diets can often lead to a temptation of cheating just a little bit, but that cheating just a little bit often leads a person to fall right back into their old eating habits. Yo-yo dieting is dieting that occurs when a person is on and off a diet constantly. Yo-yo dieting the effect of yo-yo dieting is weight gain. According to Obesity, Fitness, and Wellness Week, yo-yo dieting has also been known to lower a person's immune function. Restricting calories on a diet can also lower metabolism, which leads to weight gain. Health problems are not the only thing that can occur because of the diet craze. Always trying the latest diets, which is quite expensive, can also have a financial strain. According to Medical News Today, as a nation, we spend more than $50 billion on diet programs and on diet products a year. I will now refer to this chart. On this chart, it shows a few different foods. This side has foods from the low-carb diet, and this has the normal foods. Kellogg's Cocoa Rice Krispies has 120 calories per serving, and it costs 23 cents a serving. Keto Cocoa Crispy Soy Cereal has only 10 calories less, and it costs 81 cents per serving. Pillsbury Blueberry Muffin Mix has 170 calories, and it costs 23 cents per muffin. The low-carb alternative has only 10 calories less, and it costs 42 cents per muffin. A 12-ounce bottle of Miller Lite beer has 96 calories, and Michelob Ultra Low Carbohydrate Light Beer has 95 calories, only 1 calorie less, and it costs 10 cents more per bottle. This shows that many diet foods are extremely high in price compared to regular foods. After discussing all these problems that can occur from dieting, there are a number of solutions. According to Juliet Zurcher, a registered dietitian at Ramunda Ranch Programs for Eating Disorders, she says the key is not to diet. Instead, listen to your body, eat when you're hungry, but stop when you're full. The My Pyramid is the pyramid that we should all follow for food choices and portion sizes. It recommends eating fruits, vegetables, whole grains, fat-free or low-fat dairy products. We should also consume lean meats, poultry, fish, eggs, beans, and nuts, and be sure that our diets are low in saturated fat, trans fat, cholesterol, salt, and added sugars. Physical activity will also help you feel better about your body. Some examples include running, jogging, lifting weights, biking. Have fun with your physical activity and do something you enjoy so you stick with it. It is important to balance your exercise with your food choices. All in all, it is vital that we don't get caught up in the advertisement of today's popular diet programs. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle is not as complicated as most diet programs make it look. It is important to first determine your healthy body weight, because we all know everybody is built differently. It is also vital that we understand the My Pyramid recommendations, learn proper portion sizes, and consume sweets and our other favorite foods in moderation.